Hey, it's day 5 of my 6-day cruise, and just a moment ago I booked 4 new casino deal cruises. And in this video I'm going to show you how I book cruises, casino deal cruises with Royal Caribbean, and show you the deals that I got. So if you are interested in getting casino deals with Royal Caribbean, this should help you out along the way. Before I get started, I'm up here on the Serenity deck, and I live on cruise ships, so sometimes things like this happen. I have my sewing kit, so I'm going to fix my bathing suit, and also I am going to enjoy my breakfast, and then I'll be right back with some valuable information that should help you book some cruises with Royal Caribbean. Hey y'all, if you're new to the channel, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. I'm Linnell. I sold everything and now I live on cruise ships full time. If this video is a blessing to you, I want to encourage you to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and then turn on notifications. Hit the bell for all notifications so that you never ever miss another video. And follow me on my journey from poverty to paradise. So, what had happened was, I finished breakfast, but then I ran into Lynn, and we hung out talking forever. And my bathing suit decided that every time I moved that I wasn't even paying attention to, that split wanted to go higher and higher. So I had a lot more to sew than I expected. Then I went to get some water, some ice for my water, because it is hot out here. There's a nice breeze, and as long as you're in the shade, you good. But once you're out there, it's like 100 degrees. Oh, we are in Grand Turk. When I went to get ice, I also met a beautiful couple. They are so cute. Don't you agree? They are so cute. It was Justin's birthday. Happy birthday, Justin. Yeah, they're a super nice couple. I'm going to show you the cruise deals that I just booked, how I booked them, what they offered me, and all that good stuff. I talked in previous videos about how much I spend in the casino. If I go in the casino, I don't go in the casino every cruise. Now, I live on cruise ships, but when I do go, it's with my spending money. It's about $100 a day, and win, lose, or draw, I'm out of there. The last time I was on a cruise with Royal Caribbean was last month, a few weeks ago, over in Galveston. I had 5 back-to-back cruises on Carnival Dream. I skipped the 4th leg, took 3, skipped the 4th leg, went on Mariner of the Seas, and then got back on Carnival Dream for the last leg. I went on Mariner because I wanted to play in the casino to get enough points for my annual cruise. I did that, and in doing so, it also triggered some other free cruises. So I was kind of expecting that to happen, and it happened. Thank you, Royal Caribbean. All right, so in there now, in their system for a regular free cruise, and that doesn't start till April 1st. Today is March 20th. Yeah, March 20th. So after April 1st, and I don't know the exact date that they put that in the system, but I know that I will get an annual free cruise on top of these other offers that they gave me. So I looked recently, I don't remember what day it was, but it was before I got on this ship, and I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different offers from Royal. So I saw when the expiration date was and everything, and I knew I would have time to book them. I try to book them as early as possible because the capacity is it's a limited capacity as far as casino deals, and once they don't have any more casino deals, even if the ship is not full, they just don't give them out anymore. So I try and book as early as possible, but I know I had a lot going on these past couple of weeks, and so today was really, actually a couple of days ago was really the first time I got a chance to sit down, analyze the deals, and figure out which ones I wanted to take, where I had room in my schedule for them, and call them and book them. I actually wrote down 3 that I wanted to take a couple days ago, but we were in Amber Cove, and for whatever reason, my phone was just not getting a signal. I don't know what was going on with that. I guess there's a reason for everything. But and yesterday we were at sea, so I knew I couldn't make any phone calls out unless I'm using WhatsApp or Facebook Messenger, and I can't call Royal Caribbean on those. So I guess I need to explain that. So when Royal Caribbean gives you a casino offer, it's in their Club Royale system, and you go online to look at the deals, and they have the list of the different cruises you can choose from. They also have the list in the casino itself, but obviously I wasn't in the casino to look. So Once you figure out what cruise you want to take, which deal you want to take, then you have a choice of either calling them or redeeming. On the website, it has a redeem button. I've tried that 3 times, and with me, it's 3 strikes and you're out. It did not work all 3 times. Somebody was supposed to call me back and blah, 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 but it didn't work. So all my deals, which I've taken, 14, 15 cruises with Royal Caribbean this year, all of them, I just call the phone line that they give me, and I tell them what deal I want, and we basically schedule it together. So that's what I did. That's why I couldn't book them while I was at sea, because I needed to call them directly. So today we are here in Grand Turk, and I was able to get phone service. So first thing this morning, I came out here and I called them, and yeah, we got it done. So I had down 3 cruises that I was going to book. One from this 25 VAR 305 code, one from the 25 SUM 104 code, and one from the 25 WCV 104 code. The other codes, I have so many free cruises, or they're not all free, some are just deeply discounted, where I don't want to cancel those. And sometimes I even consider canceling a deeply discounted one and losing the deposit, $200 deposit, and getting a free cruise to switch it out. But sometimes that doesn't make sense. So in these cases, it didn't make sense for me to do that. So I was limited, because if you notice that all of these cruises say 25 at the beginning, which means all of these cruises, that's how they code their deals. All of these cruises are scheduled for 2025. So when they get their 2020, sometimes they cross years and they won't have a 25 in front of it, or they might have a 25, a 24, or 25. It could be for either year, but most of the time, the 2 digits in the front means the year that the cruises are available for. So I knew that all of these would be 2025 cruises. As I've mentioned in previous videos, I am booked up to the end of, I'm booked up to the week before Thanksgiving. But I left July and August open. July and part of August, I need to be home to go do some stuff. Not home, I don't have a home. I'm going to visit my daughter over in Georgia, so I can go get my physical. I have an appointment already for my dental, getting my last name changed on my passport and my ID and stuff like that. But I left July and August open because my family was planning something in August. That didn't pan out, so, and I don't think I'm gonna need the whole 2 months to do what I need to do. So I'm gonna leave the first couple weeks in August open, just in case. But I think I can get everything done in July. And so I have the middle of August through August 31st, because I already have a cruise booked for August 31st. And then I have all of the dates after the week before Thanksgiving. And so what I decided to do is, I had booked up 1 cruise on those 3, so 25 VAR 305. I have found 1 cruise in 2025 on this 25 VAR 305. I found 1 cruise on 25 SUM 104, and I found 1 cruise on the 25 WCV 104. Hey, I bet you're taking notes or you're saving this video for later, huh? If you found any value at all in this video, make sure you click the thumbs up button. Give me a like so YouTube will know to share this video with other people. Also, I don't normally give out my schedule, you know that. So if you happen to be on either one of these cruises, do not stalk me, please. Don't stalk me. I don't need no stalkers. Also, if you have any questions or comments, leave them below. Just leave it now so you won't forget. And also, these other codes here, the dates that they have don't align with my availability. So because I already have free cruises booked on the dates that they're offering, I can't use those. So when you hear me in other videos saying I have so many free cruises, I can't use them all, that's what I mean. I have to pass up these codes because I'm already booked on other cruises. Had I not already been booked, I probably would have booked every code that they gave me, which would be really nice. Which is what I did initially to start this journey. So let's back up. So last night when I went to check the offers to see if there were any changes, there was one new change, and it was this STP 203, which is Star of the Seas. I had just finished telling somebody, I don't know who I was talking to. They was asking me about my cruise deals and had I ever been on Icon. I'm like, no, because they never give me cruise deals for the new ships. I've never had a cruise deal on Jubilee. I think that's Carnival's newest ship. And I've never had a cruise deal on Icon. So when I opened that up and I saw Star of the Seas, I actually let out a squeal because I've never been on a brand new ship before. I've never been one of the first, not even the first month of a ship. So I was super excited about that. But I already got this cruise, and I'll let you know that is because I put it up on YouTube already. For the code 25SUM104, I already had booked or written down to book this August 27th adventure of the seas, 8 days, guaranteed ocean view cabin. So I already had it planned, and I'm like, oh, it's out of Orlando. And guess what? Star is out of Orlando too. Oh, this is perfect. But when I looked at the dates, this cruise was leaving on the 22nd, and Star is getting back on the 23rd. So I can't take them both. Do you know how much that broke my heart? So I was going to put Star aside and just say, hey, I'm going to go on adventure. But then something inside of me said, well, check, if you go on Star, because you did get really excited about it. If you go on Star, one, that'll be some really good content because, hey, there's going to be a lot of other content creators on there, I'm sure, making other videos. But for me, personally, that would be really sweet for me to do that. And I can make content about it. But even if I didn't make content about it, I probably would have still been super excited because, again, I've never been on a new ship. But I'm also excited. I was also excited about Adventure when I first booked it because it's going to St. Croix. And I've never been to the Eastern Caribbean islands. So I've never been to St. Croix, St. Martin, all those islands over there. The furthest east I've been was St. Thomas, I think, if my geography is right. I'm more of a math person than a geography person. But anywho, so that was my dilemma. So something told me go and see if there's maybe another cruise that's also going to St. Croix, St. Kitts, those other islands that I've never been to. And I do have another cruise that's going to St. Martin. Actually, I think it's this one, the next leg of this one. This is a 6-day on Carnival Magic. And then I stay on. I would normally bring you a back-to-back video about what the back-to-back process is like on Carnival Magic. But because my bathing suit messed up and I had to sew it and it really does not look good. And I'm going to be on ships traveling for the next 15 and 8, 23 days straight. And I don't know when the next time I'm going to get an opportunity to go to familiar stores to get another bathing suit because I can't just go get a bathing suit from anywhere. I got to cover certain things up and big girl problems, right? So when we get back to Miami on this ship in 2 days, I'm going to get off the ship, go in Miami, go shopping, get another bathing suit, and then get back on. So no B2B process for Carnival Magic. Sorry. But I'll put a spoiler alert out there. I will be on Carnival Magic again, and I will get a chance to do back-to-back. I'm not telling you when, but I will be back on here again. This year? I think this year. Anywho. Let's see. So as I look through the other offers, including the one that I had on Adventure and the other ones that I said I can't book any of those because of the dates and stuff, I actually could book another one. If I booked Star instead of Adventure, if I just not took that Adventure one, if I booked Star on this STP 203, that means I still have this 25SUM104 available. And Harmony of the Seas has a cruise, a 6-day cruise that is right between me getting off of Star. So Star gets back on 8/23, this one leaves out on 8/24, and this one gets back on 8/30, and my next cruise is on 8/31. Only problem is I wish it was in Orlando or Miami. That would have made the decision much easier because then I don't have to fly to Galveston to get on a ship, which is where Harmony is. So it was too much of a dilemma. I really, 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 really want to get on Star. I really want to cruise on all Royal Caribbean ships and all Carnival ships. I don't think I've ever said that on camera. Anyway, and if I don't get a chance to go on all of them, I would like to cruise on all of the bigger ships. All three of these ships fall into those categories. Adventure is kind of a smaller one, but Star and Harmony are definitely the bigger ships, right? But Adventure also has this St. Croix, and Harmony, Star is just going to Coco Cay, which I've been to probably 4 or 5 times, and I've only gotten off twice. And Harmony, I don't even have it written down. I think Harmony is going to the regular stops that I normally go to in the Caribbean, which is Grand Turk, Amber Cove, and Nassau. If I'm correct, I forget. I might be off with that. But again, for me, the destination doesn't really matter, except for I do enjoy that my backyard is going to paradise. So all of these places are paradise. When I feel like getting off the ship and go hang out in Grand Turk, even though I've been here a million times, I can get off the ship and go hang out in Grand Turk, right? Just like, it's kind of like when you're at home and sometimes you don't really go out in your backyard a lot, but sometimes you just want to go out there, bring a chair, and sit out there and enjoy the breeze. That's my paradise. Sometimes I just want to get off the ship and go in the backyard, which is the ports that I've already been to. So I don't mind where it's going, that it's not going to a new port. So that's why I put this poll over on YouTube and asked you for your opinion, just to see what the sentiment was. And I agreed with all the sentiments that you all had. Ultimately, I looked at all the comments, I read through them, I saw that they pretty much aligned with what I was already feeling. And so it was basically a flip of the coin. And because the Star one had the most votes, I went with that one. But when I looked it up to see, because I was nosy trying to see what was the regular price, when I looked it up, it said that all of the cabins on that cruise, because they gave me, what did they give me? Star. The offer is for a complimentary ocean view cabin. So when I went to look it up just to see what the regular price is, it said all of those cabins were booked. Interior, ocean view, and balcony. All of them were booked. The only thing that they had available was, I forgot what it was called, some kind of presidential suite or something like that. And I knew that this was a new sailing, and I had just watched somebody else's YouTube video where they were saying that Star of the Seas was, Royal Caribbean announced that it was done early, and the people who had already booked on the inauguration cruise were pissed because they're not going to be the first ones on the ship now. And Royal Caribbean was like, yeah, that's nice, dear, but we still going to book these 3-day cruises before y'all get on. And they were talking about, well, the video I was watching, he was talking about, well, when you first get on the ship, it's kind of a beta thing. And plus, somebody put in the comments where, yeah, the ship is ready, but the crew, they were training and stuff like that. They not ready. The shows are not ready. So you're probably not going to get the same experience. So I had already heard about, like just the day before this happened, I had already heard about these 3-day sailings that Royal Caribbean was offering. And to see it being offered to me, I was like in shock. But anywho, I figured, yeah, it's already booked up. They're not going to give me one. So my decision was pretty much already made for me. So I can't do the Star one. I can't do the Harmony one. I'm going to go ahead and just take the Adventure. And then as soon as I came up here, I checked it one more time just to see if it was still there, because I'm like, well, if they're all booked up, then Star is not going to even be an option for me anyway. And when I came up here, looked online, there was another free offer, another cruise offer. And I was like, what is this? But unlike the rest of them, it didn't say view itineraries. I guess this is a good time to talk about the view itineraries. So when you go onto Royal Caribbean's website and look at the time. Ooh. When you go on Royal Caribbean's website and you see the offers that they give you, On the left, you can click redeem and wait for someone to call you back. That'll work for me. And then on the right side, it says view itineraries, so you can see all of the different ships that you can choose from. On this new code, which is 25WCFP03, it did not say view itinerary, so I had no idea what that was about. So I called the number to go ahead and book them, and I said, first I have a few questions. First, I want to know, what is this 25WFCP03? What is that about? So that offer there is 150 free play on any cruise that you book, but you have to sail by December 31st, and it has to sail out of Los Angeles. I'm not doing any Los Angeles cruises with Royal Caribbean before December 31st, so I don't even need that code. But now I know if it doesn't say view itineraries, that's what that kind of deal is. So then I said, well, out of curiosity, I have a cruise book, and I was telling the lady this. I said, I have a cruise offer for Adventure of the Seas, and I'm going to take that, but let me first find out, do you have this Star and Harmony available? Long story short, she did, but they did not have any ocean view, and I was allowed to go down to an interior cabin, but they did not have any interior cabins. So again, the choice was kind of made for me. Except, she said, but we do have some balconies. I said, the website said that the balconies were all sold out. She said, nope, we have some balconies, and if you want a balcony, I could book you on one of those. I said, yeah, but my offer is not for a balcony. I would have to pay more. And she said, yeah, you would. All right, I had to look it up on my phone. She said, yeah, you would have to pay the upgrade from the interior to the balcony. And I was kind of nervous. So I asked her how much it would be, including the port fees and taxes. So she said the upgrade without the port fees and taxes was $434. I think that's what it was. I got it right here. Yeah, $434, and the port fees and taxes is $106.23. At this point, I was all in. I was already committed. So thank you all for your votes on the polls. I'm still not sure if this was the best decision. I probably would feel the same way if I would have picked Adventure. I'm probably going to have regrets either way. But I'm super excited to let you know, and I usually don't give my schedule out ahead of time, but I'm excited to let you know that yes, I will be on that Star sailing, and I will be on that Harmony sailing, and it is going to be wild, me trying to get to the other, the two cruise ships. But yeah, I'm still super excited about it. I'm still kind of nervous. Maybe I should have took Adventure. No regrets. You already made the decision. Just enjoy the journey. So, yeah, while I was on the phone with her, I went ahead and booked those two. So, and then I have the other two. I booked one with the 25 WCV. That one I only paid the port fees and taxes. The Harmony of the Seas, I only paid the port fees and taxes. And then on my my other one, 25 VAR 305, I had, when I was on Mariner, I booked a next cruise, and because I knew I was going to be getting an annual cruise. And when you do next cruise, the only thing that it does for you is give you some onboard credit or free play. I always get it mixed up, one or the other, onboard credit or free play. And it's not really even that much. It's like 25 to 50 bucks, but every little bit counts. And when you're doing multiple cruises, it adds up, right? So I knew I was going to be getting my annual cruise. So I went ahead on Mariner and booked a next cruise booking. So in that, they give you the booking number there, and you pay $200 deposit. So on this cruise here, for the 25 VAR 305, the cruise that I booked, I was able to use that booking number. They credited me back the $200. My port fees and taxes were $104. Yeah, $104. So they're crediting me back the other $96 on my credit card that I paid with. And so yeah, that is how I booked four free with one upgrade cruises on Royal Caribbean, and I'm glad I'm in their system because even though I played in the casino last time to get my 135 points to get the free cruise, and I did spend the extra money by having the cancellation fee with Carnival Dream, by paying for the hotels those 2 or 3 days I was in the hotel in Galveston, because the cruise that I canceled was 8 days and the cruise that I took was 5 days. 5 or 6, yeah, I think it was 5 days, so 3 days in the hotel. So even though that was an extra expense, it was a good investment because, as you see, not only am I getting that free cruise, which was the cost of my cancellation fee was $659, and the hotel was however much that was, $400 or $500. So I don't remember the number. If I find it, I'll take this out and put that in. But if not, let's pretend it was $1,200. So $1,200 for how many? At least one free cruise. These 4 that I got, and I am 100% sure. I ain't 100%. I am pretty darn sure that I'm going to get some more free cruises. So I think that money, with the cancellation fees and the hotel and all that stuff, was a really good investment. Do you agree? We shall see. Only time will tell. But I think even with just these cruises right here, I think it was a good investment. All right, so that pretty much sums everything up. But yeah, so now you see why I have so many cruises, free or deeply discounted, that I can't even accept them all. And no, they're not transferable. I'm sorry, I can't give them to you and your family. I can't even give them to my family. It's only me. And yeah, so I am super enjoying this journey. I was already booked up till the end of Thanksgiving. Now I am booked up till the end of March. So I'm sure I'll be getting some more offers, both from Royal Caribbean and Carnival, and hopefully they are for 2026 in March and beyond. So I can continue this journey for at least maybe another year, maybe 2 years, maybe forever, maybe not. We shall see. All right, it is super hot out here. I was planning to go and get in the hot tub because of everything else that I had going on for the day. I'm not going to be able to do that because I was able to grab a free hour in the thermal spa here on Carnival Magic, and my dinner's at 6. I'm an early bird. My dinner's at 6, and I'm filming this. It is 4:06 now. I'm going to take this next hour to go and check out the thermal suite, so I can put that in the video for you, in the ship tour video for you. Or if it's a lot, I'll put it in a separate video, but if not, it'll be in the ship tour video for you, so you can see what it's like on Carnival Magic. So that should take me about an hour, give me about 30 minutes to an hour to shower and get dressed for dinner. My dinner's at 6. Is it at 6 or 6:15? It's at 6. Oh my gosh, I'm having too much fun doing this. Thank you so much for watching. So what do you think? Do you think I'm going to regret my decision on Star versus Adventure? It's okay, it's fine. I'm not going back. We shall see. Either way, I'm happy, I'm healthy, I'm enjoying life, I'm in my happy place, and with all these beautiful people and all this beautiful environment, beautiful cruises, beautiful activities, beautiful life, beautiful everything. So yeah, hopefully that was helpful for you if you're thinking about going on a Royal Caribbean cruise and you're getting some deals, or you're thinking about maybe next time you go to a Royal Caribbean cruise playing in a casino, or you're just curious as to how it works. Hopefully that was some valuable information that will help you out. And if it did, please make sure you give the video a thumbs up so we can have some engagement. As always, please feel free to leave comments and questions below, and I will answer them as soon as I can. And I hope you're somewhere having an amazing day, maybe planning your next cruise, your next vacation, strategy for your happy place, and maybe I'll get to see you on the next cruise. Thanks for watching. That's what I have for you. If you have any questions or comments about that, of course, let me know. I'm going to leave a link to some videos up here that I think you'll probably be interested in. Go ahead and check those out. And don't forget to click the like button and the subscribe button, and I hope to see you on the next cruise.